Welcome in, everybody, to Thunder. Kicking things off tonight, we're going to see Angelo Dawkins. He's going to be in singles action. But his partner, Montez Ford, will be out in his corner. Dawkins will be taking on All Ego Ethan Page. WrestleMania 3 is only 3 weeks away. And this week, a little bit more of that WrestleMania card has come to light. We found out on Nitro that the LWO, who became #1 contenders to the WCW Tag Team titles back at Clash of the Champions, they will get their shot at the Motor City Machine Guns at WrestleMania for the WCW Tag Team titles. Also found out on Nitro that the WCW Cruiserweight title will be up for grabs in a gauntlet match. Obviously, we know the Royal Rumble winner, Damian Priest. He will take on WCW World Champion AJ Styles. So the card is starting to come into focus. Page just kind of demeaning Angelo Dawkins there. Montez on the outside trying to cheer on his teammate. Page with the cover. Only gets a 2. Ethan Page, still fairly new to the universe. He made his open mic universe debut back at the Royal Rumble. He is sent into the ropes. Big slam from Angelo Dawkins. Dawkins wanting Page back to his feet. Got to think the Street Profits disappointed that as of right now, not factoring into the WrestleMania card, at least not in the tag title match. But again, they were in that #1 contenders match back at Clash of the Champions, so they just happened to be the second to last team standing. Dawkins now needing help getting back to his feet. Suplex from Ethan Page. Gets Dawkins up. Snatch power slam. Gets him up again with an Ego's Edge. Goes for the cover. And Ethan Page with the win, and looking like he's got something to say here. He says that Elimination Chamber, LA Knight dropped the ball, and now he's back down to reality. Knight, you need a WrestleMania opponent, and you're looking at him. Yeah. So Ethan Page making the case that he should have a WrestleMania moment of his own against LA Knight for the WCW television title. Up next, we're going to see the Queen Charlotte Flair. She will be taking on Michin. Charlotte, who missed out on the women's chamber match. She lost in her qualifying match against Rhea Ripley. Jade Cargill, who would go on to win the Women's Elimination Chamber match. And she has got her WrestleMania opponent lined up. It's going to be Raquel Rodriguez for the WCW Women's Championship. Charlotte now with a Boston Crab. Michin reverses her way out. Now Michin with some boots to the face of the Queen. Now the momentum swinging in Michin's favor, goes for the cover, but only gets a 1. Again, another cover for Michin, staying on it here. This time gets a 2. And now these two exchanging shots here, and they're teeing off on each other. Charlotte sending Michin into the ropes. Hits her with a spear. Goes for the cover. Only a 2, and you can see the frustration starting to build on Charlotte Flair. Now going for the figure 4, and we know what's coming when she gets the figure 4 locked in. There it is, the figure 8. But Michin does not tap. Another spear from Charlotte. Will that be enough to put Michin away? Hooks the leg. And it is Charlotte Flair with the win this week on Thunder as she defeats Michin. We got cruiserweight action for you next. Dragon Lee. He will be taking on the former WCW Cruiserweight Champion, Santos Escobar. If you missed Nitro this week or the start of this show, we talked about the Cruiserweight title and WrestleMania. It was announced on Nitro that Ilya Dragunov will be defending the WCW Cruiserweight title in a gauntlet match. And a lot of that has to do with what we've seen over the last little over a month, where when we've had cruiserweight matches, other people in the cruiserweight division have started making their presence known or felt in these cruiserweight matches, whether they've come out and attacked somebody in the match or come out and caused a distraction. And so WCW management has decided that at WrestleMania, we are going to have a gauntlet match. Still no word on exactly who the participants will be. Obviously, we know Ilya Dragunov will be in it. He's the Cruiserweight Champion. I got to think these two guys, Dragon Lee and Santos Escobar, would have to factor in to that match. Lee with the cover. And Dragon Lee with the win. That's a big win for Dragon Lee. And now out comes Wesley. And showing some respect here for Dragon Lee as he picks up the win. The lights are dimming, which normally means we are about to see the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody, who missed out on the Elimination Chamber thanks to Abyss. Abyss attacked him as he made his way down to the ring for his qualifying match against Big Bronson Reed. And Cody, being the professional that he is, being the fighter that he is, still wanted to proceed with the match and gave a valiant effort. But in the end, Bronson Reed would be able to take advantage of a not 100% Cody Rhodes. And he would move on to Elimination Chamber. And over the last few months, this is kind of what we've come to expect. Abyss, who made his debut, showed up in the open mic universe back at Starrcade. As Cody was about to put AJ Styles away and retain the WCW World Title, Abyss would hit the ring and deliver a black hole slam to Cody, helping AJ become WCW World Champion for the 5th time. Cody says, "Abyss, enough is enough. You have gotten involved in my business for the last time." WrestleMania is just a few weeks away, and I'm not scheduled for a match, and you're not scheduled for a match. Hey, why don't you and I have a match? But not just any old match. How about a Monsters Ball match? You gotta love the heart of Cody Rhodes, but you gotta question his brains as he challenges the Monster to his own match.